Yeah, it is.
Like anywhere you go, Starbucks is $5. Dunkin's a little cheaper, but Dunkin is Dunkin.
Dunkin is Dunkin.
Can I drink my coffee now?
Yes, you can try your coffee.
At least sipping.
Sip. I just sipped foam.
That's really good though.
Hi.
Wait, what did you get though?
I got what did I get? A cappuccino. I always get a cappuccino.
I just got the salted caramel latte. And it's pretty good.
I'm
That's all I
glad.
have to say.
Not
It's
so.
sweet and it's delicious and I like it.
And I got my muffin from that other place. Look at this muffin. I don't think you can see. It doesn't look very nice, but it looks like it's an oatmeal cookie.
I'm gonna double fist my drinks.
Meta.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, blueberry walnut. I'm like, what the heck is that berry? Blueberry. Oh. You know what this tastes like?
What?
Oatmeal in a muffin.
It is an oatmeal muffin.
No, but it tastes like straight up oatmeal if you put it in a muffin tin and dried it out.
Yeah.
Not bad.
No,
It's
the
just.
food was good there, but it was a little like, it tasted like I could cook it at home.
I also feel like my
Like, I made something
flatbread
similar
was
to that.
not enough, personally. Like I feel like I thought it was gonna be slightly bigger.
That was real tiny.
It was. I'm still hungry. Barely any sweetener. Like at all.
I was like tasting this too much. I was like,
You know why I think I don't like this coffee that much? It feels weak to me.
it probably is weak.
Like it seems like the espresso isn't as strong as I'm normally used to. And I'm used to like, I don't drink straight up espresso, but espresso with a little bit of milk, which is what cappuccino is supposed to be. That's my jam.
But that's definitely mostly milk. Well, I mean, if it's in this big of a cup.
Yeah.
Although mine was probably pretty small too.
I think this is a 12-ounce cup, and cappuccinos are typically in 8-ounce cups, or like,
Yeah.
again,
They
not
probably
bad.
fill it up to the top because Americans will complain.
This muffin's pretty good though.
I realize that I will drink anything with sugar in it. This is very good. If you like sweet drinks and like caramel and sugar, this is perfect.
Aww. Nom, 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 nom.
Somehow that coffee made me sleepier.
How'd that work?
I don't know.
Hi.
Hello.
Do you remember what the rating system was?
To you?
No.
All right, ratings.
Where's your phone?
Oh, crap.
Oh my gosh. Amanda, did you lose your phone?
No, I haven't.
I was about to say, did you forget?
Actually, I don't know. Give me a second. Found it.
I don't know what the heck. Every time I wear any sort of makeup, it's like, you want it on your glasses? No, here you go.
All right.
Thanks.
I have up our official rating
Oh,
system.
nice.
Our first category is the coffee. How was the coffee? I mean, I couldn't really taste coffee. I tasted mostly like cream and sugar, but I love that. Like, I feel like I'd have to order like a shot of espresso to really rate their
Yeah, but if you don't like espresso.
I do like espresso.
You drink espresso?
Yes, I drink espresso.
Just like straight up?
Yes.
I don't even do that.
Because I'm a psycho.
Oh my gosh, you are psycho. I definitely think that for me, the coffee is weak. Like I feel like it's more watered down than I like.
Some people like that.
Some people do, but it's like at that point I'd rather just buy like a drip coffee. Like it feels like I bought a drip coffee. That's how weak it feels to me personally. If I were to order from here again, like if there was like, hey, what would you order? I probably would not get a cappuccino. I'd get a sweet laden drink because the coffee itself is not the best.
Well, it seems like this is a place for like college students and like
There was that one girl by the window.
teenage girls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, there's adults in there.
Or people in the neighborhood.
But
like
I think it's definitely catered towards younger people. So they have all the different like pumps and flavors, and they have lots of like sweet
the decor
little
was really
drinks.
cute.
And it was super cute. So yes, would I order again? Yes, because I like those sweet little drinks.
I would probably get a sweet drink. I wouldn't opt for my preferred cappuccino with a sweet dessert-like thing because it's just... They did have like sweet options here. I probably should have gotten like one of the Stroop waffles or something.
The little bars.
I think that would have helped maybe with the flavor a little.
Are they
Just
gluten-free?
yeah, there was one.
Oh, there was one.
There was the gluten-free crispy treats that they have at like
Oh.
Starbucks, and then there was a Stroop waffle and one cookie or something.
So they do have gluten-free sweet options. All right, now we're judging the vibe.
Good vibe.
It was a good vibe.
It was a nice
cute.
vibe.
It was like there was a lot of. I really liked the amount of like light in there. They have a lot of windows. It's really like bright and like cute in there.
I think it's nice for working or chit-chatting. I think if you want to have a deep conversation with someone, no. I don't think I would go there.
Yeah.
If I was like, hey, my life is falling apart, can you meet me at said... No, probably not.
I wouldn't cry there.
I do think the vibe of the place we went to before, the food place, was better.
Nice. Yeah.
Because of the music and just like the ambiance. Yeah. I like that they had windows, but they also had dark like alcoves.
Yeah, there was a really cool little
like a
spot
where the two people were sitting.
Yeah, I didn't even realize I was there, and I accidentally like made eye contact with them. It was a really cute little spot like inside the cafe where it was like more private, and then the back area they had a lot more private seating. I would cry there.
Yeah,
it's more like organic like. What, like
that one was definitely more pricey
vibes. Though. Yeah, I don't really know.
It's not bad. It was very like they worked with their local.
Crunchy.
Yeah,
that's a crunchy vibe.
A crunchy vibe in a good way, except for the price.
Yeah.
The price was the one thing where I was like...
That was a little high.
They did have good options of tea, and because they were loose leaf.
Oh, that's why.
Loose leaf tea is superior, because other teas literally just the, like, dust from loose leaf tea.
They also had, like, spa music playing in there.
They did.
I felt like I was in, like, a little spa or something.
I'd probably fall asleep in there, too.
I would.
If I was tired enough, I'd probably take a nap.
Well, they have, like, good tables in there, too. There's, like, a lot of space to sit and, like, spread out. Like, if you have, like, books or, like, a computer or something, it's easy to spread out in there. Food judgment.
If applicable.
I feel like I could make that at home, but honestly, I'm too lazy to make it at home, so I probably wouldn't make it at home.
Yeah. But it's easy. It's just a quinoa bowl.
Oh! Yeah.
And like I said, the flatbread was really small. I was still hungry after. And then I had the muffin, which tasted fine, but it needed more seasonings, like sugar or cinnamon or something.
Yeah, they have a lot of options, like a lot of healthier
dietary
options.
And healthier, yeah. And because they work with local, they had a whole list of local, like, farms and stuff that they work with.
The bowl that I got had a lot of food in it, at least. It was a pretty good size.
Yeah, yours was pretty nice.
But yours was, like, a lot smaller.
Mine was literally just, like, a pancake. So, Twin Valley coffee, was it worth it?
I'd say yeah. I think it was like, I mean, it's a little pricey, but I think every coffee now is like $5.
Yeah, it is.
Like anywhere you go, Starbucks is $5. Dunkin's a little cheaper, but Dunkin is Dunkin.
Dunkin is Dunkin.
It was a cute little place, and I would come back here again. Plus, I mean, $5 to get out of the house and like, you know, buy a cute little coffee and sit in a nice little place, I think it's worth it for me.
I think for me, I would
maybe not
probably buy, not this. I wouldn't buy a cappuccino here, because their coffee beans weren't my favorite. But again, I'm also really bougie. I like strong coffee. I might get like a sweeter drink, like one of the ones where you can't really taste the coffee.
Yeah, they have a chocolate covered strawberry latte. I think that looks really good.
That looks yummy. That sounds yummy.
It has like dried strawberries and like a chocolate drizzle, and I was like, I should have got that.
There was an older man behind us that came with his own like to-go cup, and they filled that for him. I thought that was nice.
Well, because you can buy to-go cups there too.
No, it was his own. Like, he brought his own.
It said
they even knew him. Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Because they knew him by name, so maybe he's a regular.
Yeah.
But even then, it's nice that they offer, hey, here's a reusable, and I assume he'd get a discount if he buys it.
They had merch.
They did have merch. I didn't.
If that's your coffee shop you go to every day, you want to buy a sweatshirt, you want to support.
Well, if you're going to go there every day, you might as well buy, if it's like a discount on, hey, if you use our cup, you get a discount.
Yeah.
I'm like, you might as well. So that was definitely nice. If I wanted to work and not fall asleep, I'd go there. If I wanted to relax and have a conversation, I'd go to the Good Life place.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like the crowd was definitely a little younger at that Twin Valley place.
Definitely. It was more college-y students.
Teenagers. Or like not teenagers. Everyone looks young to me now. They're probably like 20.
We're not even that old.
I know.
I feel old.
Those guys look really young.
College students.
College students.
Yeah.
There we go. Children.
Little babies.
Little babies. And the Good Life place definitely had more adults.
Older people, yeah.
And like professionals, like, you know, working people.
No, you're right.
Working
There was
age
like
individuals trying to watch their weight.
Just people. Because, well, to be fair, it was more expensive. And Twin Valley didn't really have food. Did they? No.
I don't think so. I think they just had coffee and snacks.
I think that they just have coffee and snacks.
Sweet little snacks.
And I think more if you're younger, you're going to go to a place that has like, where you can get your caffeine fix and maybe a snack, as opposed to, if I was younger, I probably would not be going to pay like $16 for a flatbread. Like, you could go to a restaurant and probably get something.
Oh yeah, probably.
But that's just one of the things with anything that's usually local, they are higher in price. And that's up to them. High five.
Thank you.
We did it.
We did the thing. Are we rating on a scale of 1 to 5? Or 1
Yeah.
to 10?
What is that? What it said at the end?
What is our rating system? 0 out of 5 cups.
I like the
Let's
cups.
do the Good Life place first, even though we didn't get coffee there, but they do sell coffee, so technically it's a cafe. Honestly, this is kind of harsh. I'd do 3.5 leaves out of 5.
I was gonna say I'd give him a 3.
Yeah.
A 3 out of 5.
I appreciate your organicness,
Yeah.
but it's not my flavor. It's not.
Decent food, really expensive, and not enough food for me personally for the price. I give him a 3. Above average.
And then Twin Valley Coffee, I'd say for like just vibes alone and like how professional it is in there, I'd probably give them a 4 out of 5 coffee.
I'd give him a 3.5 out of for vibes and the way of it. The decor was cute. I wish there were more like separate spaces, like little alcoves or like you know what I mean? You know those
like little
seats
study-
where they have like walls.
It does feel pretty corporate, but I feel like they do a good job of making it look
It does,
professional
yeah.
in there. It looks professional.
It
and
looks
everything
nice.
Looks nice, yeah.
I will say it looks nice.
They do branding well.
Yeah, good
They do
branding.
very good
Very
branding.
good branding. I like their branding. I'm really confused about the Twin Valley and then the hand holding the leaves though.
Well,
That's a little confusing to me.
that's probably just the valley.
It's
They are
branded, their
branded.
stuff. Yeah, their stuff. Coffee though, I'd give that a 2 out of 5 because I'm really specific about my coffee.
I'd give coffee like 4 out of 5, but I like whipped cream.
Cream.
Their caramel and whipped cream gets a 4 out of 5 for me.
The cappuccinos
pretty
get a 2
harsh.
out of 5.
I'd be like, what if we're too... Nah, we're not too harsh. This is good.
Well, you're the not harsh one.
Yes. Although I was pretty harsh on this place,
That's fine.
but that's fine. But
Like I
maybe
said,
they
you're gonna
deserve-
have your preferences.
Maybe they deserve it.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
$16 for a quinoa bowl.
That is a lot.
It is a
Quinoa's
lot.
cheap.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. Do we have to do an intro now?